take, 10 minutes out of your day and listen to someone at Torch and let them show you how they can make your life easier and save you money. By just doing a demo, we'll give you a $25 Amazon gift card to this community only.
Hey guys, it's Kyle, your admin at Dental Office Managers Community, and today we are here with Jordyn from Torch Dental. Jordyn, thank you so much for taking the time out and meeting with us.
Thank you, Kyle, for having me. I'm super excited to chat with the Dental Office Managers community.
So Jordyn, tell us a little bit more about yourself and how you found your way into dental.
Yes, so again, I'm Jordyn. I'm 28. I been at Torch Dental for almost 6 years now. But the way I got into Torch Dental is not, your traditional path. I didn't think I wanted to get into dental. I didn't know anything really about the dental world. Before joining Torch Dental, I moved to New York City, which is where Torch Dental is based. Our headquarters is in Manhattan. So I moved to New York City. I wanted to work in fashion. How I got into dental, I don't know. So I got into dental because I met the founders of the company. They are twin brothers. They're identical twin brothers. And they basically were like, hey, we're trying to solve this issue in the dental world where there's no transparency. So Jordyn, you can be shopping at, what are your favorite stores? Macy's, Nordstrom, whatever you're looking for, and buy a pair of Steve Madden shoes. And those Steve Madden shoes are the same price at, Macy's or Nordstrom or Bloomingdale's. But in the dental world, it's more like, Jordyn, we're going to charge you $100 today at Bloomingdale's. And you walk into Nordstrom and it's, Jordyn, we're going to give you the best discount, but don't tell anyone, $130. And I was like, wait a second. How is that legal? That was my first question. I was like, how is that legal? So now I've been in dental for 6 years and it's been great. I've learned a lot and I don't think I'll leave dental. I think I love Torch. I love the dental space. I love the dental industry. I've met many great people, including you, Kyle, at the Chicago Midwinter Dental Conference. So that's how I got into dental, but transparency, I saw a huge issue that we need to solve.
Yeah. I mean, that transparency and pricing has definitely been an issue with dental practices. And looking at the book, you look at it and you're like, where'd all the prices go? So, I was around when they had prices, and then, all of a sudden you got the book the next year and you're just like, wait a second, where'd all the prices go? So yeah, that's great. Jordyn, being a member of our office manager community, we'd like to highlight our members and show how helpful they are. So we wanted to bring you on today to give us a little bit more information about Torch Dental. Can you share with us a little bit more info on Torch?
Sure. Well, I'll just give you the overview. What is Torch Dental? So Torch Dental is a one-stop shop, all-in-one place where you can order, manage, budget all of your dental supply needs. It's a professional system, so you can oversee everything in your dental office, from ordering your bone to your implants and your endo files, to ordering your paper disposables, to ordering your office supplies, everything under one roof, saving you an additional 20 to 30% on your supplies. And then also, most offices, the dental assistant is doing the supply ordering. Some office managers do, but just reducing that time and stress by about 64% of the time wasted price shopping, negotiating, but ultimately putting a professional system in place so that things can be peace of mind dental supply ordering.
Yeah, that's one of the key issues that I found working in dental so long is supply management, right? And supply management can really be a challenge for some practices, because sometimes you'll have like multiple, staff members ordering different materials from different vendors. And, one of the things I noticed more so within the last few years is that like pricing is maybe not as transparent as it used to be. And so how does Torch help with price transparency?
Yes, well, I love that question because that's even one of the reasons why I joined Torch Dental. So on Torch, you can add a can of cavi wipes to your cart, and you'll be able to see how much those cavi wipes cost at 15 different dental suppliers in one place. Torch is going to say, here's how you can get it the fastest, free delivery, lowest price. Here you go. So it just does all that work for you. And then you never have to deal with back orders or price increases, people taking advantage of you. You have the transparency right there, all in one place.
That's great. Yeah, so in terms of like the types of products that you can purchase through Torch, are these like, say, gray market products, or are they like products that most offices would typically order?
Great question. I love that question. Torch only works with authorized dealers. So
Okay.
Torch has 110 plus different manufacturers, distributors available on the Torch website, only authorized dealers. We don't work with any gray market dental suppliers. All of these suppliers that we work with have to be 3M Dentsply authorized.
Okay, that's good to know. Yeah, because I know there are some companies out there that may offer like, which kind of I don't want to say funny products, but they're not of great quality, right? We could just kind of say that instead.
Yeah.
But that's great to know that Torch is working direct with these companies. Ultimately, we trust these companies for many years to be able to get like good quality products. So the last thing I think we'd want to do is just kind of say, hey, look, let's discontinue working with these companies and just switch our products out completely. A lot of dentists and hygienists and dental assistants are used to
Yeah.
using certain products, and if you know about dental practices, most of the time they don't like to change, right? That's one of the things
Yes.
is like
Yep.
change is not easy. It doesn't come very easily in the dental practice. I think all humans, as humans, we're like that, right? But that's great that Torch can actually connect with offices and offer these great products that they're used to using. So Jordyn, tell me a little bit more about what products can dental practices buy using Torch.
Yes. So again, there's 110 different manufacturers and distributors on Torch. And doctors are a creature of habit. Same with their staff. No one likes to change, just like you said. If you buy Ultradent Opalescence, you can buy the same Ultradent Opalescence through Torch, but we're going to get it for you at a way better rate because Torch negotiates on the behalf of thousands of dental offices to get you corporate DSO rates than what you can be negotiating on your own. If you like Edge Endo Files, you like BioHorizon this, you like, 3M that, no brands are ever going to change on a practice. However, we do offer, smart shopping. So if you're buying cotton rolls and you like Henry Schein House brand, great, you can still buy those Henry Schein House brand cotton rolls, but Torch will also say, here's Dental City. They're a quarter of the price for their cotton rolls. These cotton rolls have been vetted by doctors and they're the same quality. Would you like to try them and save money? Or you can be like, no, I like my expensive cotton rolls. I don't want to switch. So again, just giving you that transparency, unbiased solution, a one-stop shop, and a system in place. So again, you don't switch any brands, you don't have to switch any products. It's all the brands that you know and love.
It sounds so easy. I mean, it sounds this is like a no-brainer. In terms of like helping dental practices, right? Are like, for example, I manage a one doctor practice. And so, but there's other dental practices that are like 10, 15 dentists, right? And so
Yeah.
in terms of like whether you guys can help out the small single doctor practice or even like a large DSO, so to speak. Like, do you guys work with multiple size practices, and is it like beneficial?
So our niche for practices are practices with 1 to 50 locations. That's where, we work with private practices. I still work with 10 location groups because, again, Torch puts a system in place, but small offices need a system as well. And a little bit of the backstory on why Torch Dental got started was, everyone knows who Heartland Dental is. They're one of the biggest DSOs in the country, but they have over 2,000 locations, and they have a supply ordering platform that they built in-house that is this professional tool, this professional system that manages all their invoices, budgets for them, automatically, looks at pricing, tracks their pricing, looks at price increases, checks availability between Patterson and Henry Schein. So we basically built what Heartland Dental has built for their 2,000 locations, but we've customized this to help private practices. So this is a tool and a system specifically made to help private practices compete with growing chains. Private practices, a one doctor location, doesn't have the budget or the bandwidth to create this, platform or create this system in place. Neither does a 15 location practice. They still need this system in place. And so there's different features on Torch that multi-location practices can take advantage of that single location practices don't need to use those tools on Torch. But then again, a 3 location group may have, take advantage of a lot of the same benefits and the same features that a 15 location group will have by, even overseeing budgets across 3 locations, what they're spending, and all the analytics, like how much is each practice spending on disposables monthly? Why is, this practice spending more than this practice based on how many procedures they're doing a month? So again, you don't have these data points and analytics at the tip of your fingers unless you're using a system like Torch.
Yeah. Yeah. So, I see the value right there. As an office manager, sometimes the dentist will say, "Hey, Kyle, find out, how much we're paying on supplies, and really try to go out there and do your own research and see, who's offering what discounts for this month, and see what's the best price you can get." And ultimately, listen, it's not that I don't want to do it, right? I do. However, I juggle a lot of tasks, and so I have to prioritize those tasks. And shopping for dental supplies may not be 100% at the top of my list. So I can see how Torch is able to kind of like take that off my hands, right? And really get the information that the dentist wants very quickly. So yeah, this is great. This is a great platform. Now, let me ask
Exactly.
you, is it something that's easily accessible? Meaning,
Yeah.
like, is there like a dashboard you just log into? Like, how quick and easy is it?
Yeah. So Kyle, you nailed it on the head. No one has time to price shop and price negotiate and deal with you have 100 things that you need to prioritize before saving the doctor $10, $15, $20 here and there. It adds up, but you have other priorities that you need to prioritize before, restructuring your supply ordering and price shopping and negotiating. So how easy is Torch to access? So it's a website just like Amazon. You log on, you can have multiple usernames based on, owner access, office manager access, or dental assistant access, and or not. You can use that feature or not. You log on, your dashboard is customized to you. So again, there's 110 different dental suppliers, manufacturers, direct companies on Torch, but we create, instead of 110 catalogs in one place, we customize that inventory dashboard to your office. So, Kyle, your office orders from, and I'm making this up, but pretend your office orders from Shine, Patterson, Dental City, Ultradent, BioHorizon, Bisco, Brasseler, and Ultradent. All the products that you buy in your practice, the 250 unique products in your practice, are going to be on this dashboard. Now you can quickly reorder all the same things over and over again. Or if you're looking for a new shade or a new product or need a new recommendation, you have access to those 110 different catalogs on the Torch dashboard. But we want to make it easier and simpler for you to to make things quick and just reorder your, the products you know and love. So that's how easy it is to use the platform. If you can
Gotcha.
order something on Amazon, you can order something on Torch.
Oh, wow. Okay. All right. So, that kind of leads me to the next question, right? Anytime we've implemented new services or new things into the practice, it's time consuming, right? So how easy is it for a dental practice or dental manager to kind of say, hey, look, I heard about Torch and I think we should really consider signing up with Torch. How quickly and how easy is it to start implementing it in your practice? Like, do you have to like add the products that you would normally order? Like what time, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like I saw someone
yeah,
mention in the group the other day in the Facebook community, I saw one of the members say, "Hey, we have an app and you can add individual SKUs for each product that you order in your office, and then you can kind of just track it." My thinking was, hey, this is going to take forever. I don't have time, and neither do the
yeah.
dental assistants in
No.
the practice to sit there and add every single individual SKU. So, how easy does Torch make it for dental practices to say, these are the products that we order, and like, let's
Yeah.
get this going.
So our goal, our job at Torch is to make your life easier, not harder. So we're not going to make you go one by one and add every SKU to your custom dashboard because again, we're saving you time here. We're not making your life harder. So to set up an account on Torch maybe takes 15 minutes, and that includes the demo. Just someone at Torch walking you through like, hey, this is what it's going to look like. This is what Torch is going to look like once you have your account set up. The whole process takes 15 to 20 minutes. Basically, all you do, you sign up for a demo. One of our Torch reps will walk you through what Torch looks like, and then you'll connect your suppliers to your account. When you connect your suppliers to your account, all you're doing is like connecting your online account. So if you have an account with Ultradent, you're going to log into Ultradent, and it automatically, instantly downloads your purchase history from the last 2 years.
Wow.
Each supplier that you do that with, it instantly downloads your purchase history from the last 2 years. So there's no manually adding SKUs. Again, we're making your life easier here,
Yeah.
not harder.
Yeah. Yeah.
And if you don't have an online account, they'll walk you through what you would do, but you're basically gonna, either enter in your account, you'll either enter in your account number or, they'll explain what to do. But the fastest way, again, it's instant. You connect your online account, instantly adds your last 2 years of purchase history. Nothing manual.
Okay, that's great. Yeah, because I got a little worried there. I was kind of like, oh no, are we gonna have to like get our last like 20 invoices and then,
No, no, no.
manually enter these things? So,
Oh God.
that's great though, because, if I'm gonna place an order, say with, Ultradent anyway, I'm gonna have to log into that account, right? So why not just
Right.
go ahead and connect it to Torch and then let it populate? That's amazing. Yeah. Okay.
Right. So take the 10 minutes, connect your accounts, and then your life is going to be so much easier.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I see it already. So, my next question is, so what are the average like cost savings that, a dental practice can see?
Yeah. So I would say practices are at least seeing 16+% savings on their dental supplies. Some practices are upwards of 20 to 30% on their dental
Wow.
supplies. Again, the reason why it varies is because there's no price transparency and everyone's given different discounts based on what their reps are giving them. So again, we're at least seeing 16%. Some practices are at 23, 24%. So again, it doesn't cost anything for Torch to do a quick analysis for you. So I always tell practices, hey, take a look. Worst case, we save you 17% and not 22%. 17% is still a lot of money, and your time is even more valuable. So the time savings, but that's typically what the savings that we'll see. But again, the crazy part is that it ranges from each office because there is no price transparency in the dental market.
Yeah. Yeah. I mentioned that earlier. In the last few years, I've seen things kind of change I've been in dental for 22 years now. Feel like a dinosaur, but it's funny because you start to really see things change. You're like, well, why is this changing? And then how could it be made better? It sounds like you guys kind of figured that out for us. So that's awesome. That's great. Jordyn, tell me a little bit on, one of the top features that Torch offers for dental managers.
Yeah. Well, my favorite feature for office managers are definitely setting a monthly budget, and then it caps your staff from going over that budget. So you can put in, this is how much of collections. I want to cap it at this percentage. There's a calculator on the Torch app that allows you to create those budgets. And dental assistants cannot surpass that monthly budget unless you decide to override it. And then one more feature is all of your payments are centralized into one place. So a lot of office managers, they go through the monthly statements and the monthly invoices. Now you have it all in one place. Some, office managers will have an Excel sheet and they'll track everything. Here, you don't have to do any of that work anymore. It's all right here. You pay everything in one place. Everything is budgeted in one place. You don't have to worry about any more headaches. And you can check this task off your long list.
Yeah. Yeah. That's you mentioned like a spreadsheet. And so, I'm definitely guilty of spreadsheets. So
Yep.
yeah, I mean that's I've always created spreadsheets for everything, but they're time consuming. You always have to make sure everyone's on the same page, and it's just not easy, right? And so
Right.
it sounds like Torch makes everything a lot easier for office managers, which is why I wanted to bring you guys on here and really kind of show the members of the community like, hey, look, consider Torch, makes your life easier, and also saves the office money. As a dental manager, I may not say like, hey, my number one goal is to save the office money, but the dentist does look to me for those type of things, right? Like
Right.
it's part of your job description, but not really, but it should be. And so,
Yeah.
making things easier, more transparent is something that I really appreciate as an office manager. So, in terms of what you guys are offering the office managers community here, what's the special deal or discount that you guys are going to be able to work out for us?
Well, we're gonna do something that's just gonna benefit every single person in this group here, and we're not it's not a huge commitment. We're not asking you to commit to anything, but just take 10 minutes out of your day and listen to someone at Torch and let them show you how they can make your life easier and save you money. By just doing that, we'll give you a $25 Amazon gift card. So schedule a demo, listen to what they have to say. You don't have to move forward. You can move forward. You'll see, you'll make that decision on your own. But by just doing a demo, we'll give you a $25 Amazon gift card to this community only. So only
Awesome.
to the dental office managers community.
That's awesome. Thank you so much. And guys, what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to drop a little bit more info in the comments of this video so that you guys can visit Torch and maybe sign up for that demo. Definitely check them out. I mean, this sounds like a no-brainer for me, and I can see the value of how this is going to help dental office managers, help their practices, help their dentists save money, save time. It really seems like, a really all-in-one solution. So, Jordyn, I appreciate you coming on today and, giving us all this information on Torch. And you guys have a really good system that's worked out. Thanks again for the special offer for the members. Thanks for taking the time out today.
Bye, everyone.